Hello everybody, my name is Min from class 9B, and today I want to tell you about the topic technology connections to loneliness. But first, I have to ask you, do you think it is our phone's fault that we felt so lonely despite being, I would argue, the most connected era ever? Well, the answer is no, not 100%. In fact, I think it is our fault that we felt this way, and this is a good thing because it means that we can take the initiative to make a change so this doesn't keep happening. We don't have to be lonely. But first, what is loneliness? Because it doesn't just simply look like this. According to Cambridge Dictionary, lonely means being unhappy because you are not with other people. How does this connect to the digital age, you may ask? Well, technology is taking up a lot of our attention and our time to actually socialize with real people. And this brings me to my first point. Technology isn't the enemy, our dependence on it is. You can see examples of this in real life, where when teenagers hang out, they just glue their eyes to the screen most of the time. Or maybe at a family dinner, while the families wait for the food, instead of bonding and talking like they should be doing, they just keep watching. Even the little toddler has a tablet. This is becoming too much of a common occurrence, and we need this to stop. And in fact, a lot of people actually wish AI or technology or their phones can be their friends, their family, their teacher. This is not good. We need to make real life connection with real people. Real relationship only grows when we show ourselves. Let me tell you a story about me. I have a hobby of reading manga. It can be a little embarrassing at sometimes, so I try to hide it from my friends. When they found out eventually, there were two reactions from them. One of them felt quite normal about it. They teased me a little bit about it, but in a fun way, while the other actually liked the same stuff as I do, so I ended up getting another topic to talk to them about. Our bond strengthened, and I realized how valuable my friends are. True friends don't judge you based on what you like. From this experience, I gained to learn a few things that it can really help when you show your vulnerable self out, because right then and there is where you can make new friends. Can be a little hard at sometimes because in practice, it's quite embarrassing and awkward to talk to a new person, but you should always try and start small. Those awkward hello or how are you moments, it's what's try and start a real relationship. Start with your friends, your family, and then work up to the janitor in your school or maybe a cafe store employees. This is where technology comes and help you maintaining your long-distance friendship even when they're from the other side of the world. There's an alternative to texting, which can be a little boring at some time. Like here, in my Pew Research Center said that 50% of people prefer a voice call to a text message. I think this is a great alternative because it can show a person's tone of voice and just make it a lot more personal. Another option I would like to recommend to you is a video call because you can see the other people's faces and you can even share moments with them, like watch the fireworks together. But remember, don't rely on it too much because technology should support our social life and not replace it. Taking pictures, capturing the moments to send to your friends are a great hobby. My mom does that a lot. But remember to always live in the moment sometimes. A person likes or comments can't really help define them as a person. Just because they have a lot of followers doesn't mean they have a lot of meaningful relationships and friends outside. Because why? Loneliness can come in many forms, even when we are surrounded by people. Maybe they are feeling lonely, but they don't know about it. And this can be dangerous because being lonely can lead to worse problems, like maybe they have depression or worse suicidal thoughts. This is something we need to stop. So be on the lookout for these lonely people. Maybe check with your little brother or sister. Maybe they are having trouble making friends in school, or the problem is their friends in school aren't really their friends because connections also comes in many forms, but not all of them feel meaningful. There'll be times when you met a toxic friend, and it's okay to let it go sometimes because a relationship is a two-way street. If you care about them but they don't care about you, then it's not really a good friendship, is it? And also, try to tone it down on the making friends with online strangers. It can be a little dangerous at times. And last but not least, try and make a good, meaningful connection with yourself. Because when you know how to be alone the correct way, you won't feel the need to be lonely or be insecure about yourself. This is where your phones can help you to entertain yourself, learn new things, or pick up new hobbies. Well, before I end this presentation, I want to leave you all with a quote. "The only way to have a friend is to be one," by Ralph Waldo Emerson, an American writer and philosopher. Thank you for listening.